So let's talk about this Golden State versus Lakers game. Yesterday, the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers played, and I want to make some references to that game to say some things. First, I want to say shout out to the Lakers. They won this game by 1 point, but they did win. It was a very close game, and it came down to the wire. So I do want to say shout out to the Lakers for really getting that done. Second, I want to say shout out to Steph and LeBron. LeBron had a 36 point, 20 rebound triple double with 12 assists. It was one of the craziest games that I had seen in a while, and he played amazingly. Apart from this, Steph had like 46 points and an extreme amount of clutch points in the end of the game. And this game just really was crazy in every level. Apart from that, I do want to say that this game was also very clutch. Both of these teams are struggling, and going up against each other probably means that one is closer to a playoff window than the other. The Lakers have recently been winning some games, and one of the reasons why I think that that's happening is because of the adjustments they've made to their lineup. As we know, Darvin Ham always changes the lineup to some weird things, but recently they've been running a pretty consistent lineup of LeBron, AD, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, right? And maybe Torian Prince or, some other guys on the field, Rui Hachimura, but it's always like two guards, LeBron, AD, and Vandro. That's normally the starting five with some changes to it. And it's been working. I feel like this is the lineup that most people have said that they've wanted to see throughout the season. It's a lineup which works and has been proven to be effective. And honestly, I do believe that if the Lakers keep running this lineup, they could make it to the playoffs again. This game put them at 24-23 record, and it made the Warriors at 19-24 record, having an absolutely horrendous record with an extreme amount of building they have to do before they can be really good again. None of these teams are great, but I do believe that they both still have the opportunity to come back and make something happen for their rosters at this moment. Now, with that being said, the Lakers played great, and LeBron especially was playing really well. I want to say the fact that he can play make the way that he does at his age. He was getting some extreme, like he had it behind the back where he was posting up, right on the right side of the court. He's just had this post up where he just flung a behind the back pass to Vanderbilt for a dunk, and it was amazing. And they turned into an and one. Then we had that other pass, which was like that half court pass where he just threw with both of his hands in an angled position. And apart from all this, we had him just scoring buckets, jump shot after jump shot. He had that pass, that lob to Hachimura in the mid-court. Then he also had those threes that he made, those fadeaways. And it just really looked like LeBron was seeing everything in the fourth quarter, especially when it came down to crunch time. They were playing great defense, the Lakers, and the game went to 2 overtimes with these guys on the floor. It was a lot of fighting, a lot of Anthony Davis. Shout out to AD, he played great. It was a lot of LeBron. It was a lot of these guys, which actually contributed to a win. I do want to say, shout out to D'Lo. In the fourth quarter, he did get some clutch buckets. And with the Lakers, it came down mostly to that lineup being, well, with the Warriors, they were running the rim a lot, taking advantage of open looks and just playing a great basketball game. In terms of the conditions, they were running all the regular Warriors things. Seeing Draymond, back in the lineup again is a breath of fresh air, as he very much, has that advantage of the fact that he knows how to play with his guys, and he really has that confidence, right, and that poise to his game. I do want to say that D'Angelo Russell hitting two threes in the clutch was pretty amazing, and it did cause the Lakers to have a great uh, advantage because D'Lo was playing great. But in the end, Steph Curry, uh, well, actually, Clay got fouled on a 3 point shot, and then it was a jump ball, which caused one of the clutchest shots, you know, which was the layup by Curry, which almost this game didn't get sent to overtime. And then because Anthony Davis shot free throws, there were 15 seconds left. Curry came running down, and then magically, he made a layup happen out of nowhere to tie the game, and then the Lakers couldn't respond, which I think it should have been LeBron's ball, but it wasn't. Anyway, so then apart from this, overtime started, and LeBron was going already crazy, and he just added to what he was doing. LeBron just went, dissected the defense, really got in his positions, passed it to everybody, and especially when he came into that fourth quarter, he just looked like he couldn't be stopped. You know, what surprised me was how many more points he scored just because of having overtime. Like, I don't know if LeBron keeps himself at a points restriction, but I feel like LeBron could score like 30 every game and still win. And I feel like he doesn't do that, I don't know, because of his own choice. Apart from this, I do want to say that Steph Curry did play great, you know, making some great passes to Draymond, moving that ball around, making sure that everybody ate on the court, right? And really focusing on the fact that at the end of the first overtime, for nobody to, mess up pretty badly. Apart from this, we did see the Lakers try to run down the clock, and it always went to free throws. And in the end, the Golden State Warriors managed to find Clay, and where he hit just a beautiful shot with 5.9 seconds to go. Then LeBron took the ball in a place where he could have closed that game, and then he didn't. So when it was double OT, the first thing LeBron did was just hit a three, or a 2 pointer. And then in the final overtime, right, it was just like the Lakers were trying to go at their heads. D'Angelo Russell jump shot. LeBron, that turnaround that he did, it was amazing. And it looked like they were really targeting Curry on defensive coverages, to abuse him. Because even when D'Lo was the one playing and scoring, they would put Curry on him. And when it was LeBron, they would try to switch it so that LeBron would have Curry on him. Apart from this, I do want to say that it was an interesting adjustment having Anthony Davis guard Steph for the entire game. I feel like it was good because it allowed them to have some size. Steph Curry can't get an easy shot over Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis is mobile enough and good enough to the point where he could actually make something happen out of that type of coverage, right? Then, in the end, it was a bunch of free throws. Curry hit the clutchest shot of the game, which was a wide open three, which would have won them the game. But then on the other end, LeBron took the ball, and then he just drove inside and did what LeBron does, got a foul, and then he closed out the game right there, which was honestly a beautiful moment to see, because when we really see it, that was like the big moment just to end the game, especially a game which reminds us of like an NBA Finals type of game, with these guys, with LeBron, with Steph Curry. In the end, Steph Curry had 46.7 assists and 3 rebounds, and he shot amazingly. He ended up shooting 35 shots this game. And the Warriors, in general, shot 46% from the field and 39% from 3. With the Lakers, they ended up with 49% from the field, 33% from 3. But the biggest game changer was that the Lakers got fouled a lot. They got fouled a lot, and they managed to make a lot of their free throws with LeBron even not missing one singular free throw. I do want to say LeBron had 36 points, 20 rebounds, 12 assists, and also Anthony Davis had 29 points and 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks. So that was the game. In the end, the Lakers won.